Well, are you being crazy this morning? Are you just being crazy? You just want to play? It's time to get back working on that track from yesterday. This is Cold Feet. We're gonna see if I think I'm just gonna straight acoustic, but I'm gonna just see what drums sound like, just to see what it sounds like. So, I wanted to take a ride for a couple of reasons with Bullet. One, I wanted to get him out of the house because he's just being crazy, so if I could just take him for a ride would help mitigate a little bit of the craziness, you know, get a little bit of energy out, it'd stimulate him a little bit. Next, I want to record the vocals to my new song, so I want to do a vocal warm-up, so why not do the vocal warm-up while I'm on the way, driving somewhere. And third, I really wanted a coffee, and like we're at a coffee at home, or we're actually not at a coffee. I could have made a cold, a French press, but I forgot that we could do that. So instead, I have a gift card from my sister for Christmas for Starbucks, so we're gonna go to Starbucks. Make the most of it, kind of get Bullet out of the house. This is the Aussie vocal coach. And warm up the vocals.
Exercise number 1, humming.
Hey, how are you? Good. Could I have how big is a large? I guess we'll go with that for just a dark roast, please.
Sure, anything in it?
No, thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
You're welcome. Take care.
Appreciate it. So what I'm about to do right now is I started recording some like demo vocals. One, to kind of get a feel for the song and how it would be structured, and also because I wanted to record bass, and I kind of wanted a vocal structure for the bass before I did the bass. But then I started recording these harmonies going on, and it kind of had this like yelly pop punk feel. So I figured I want to watch some tutorials and see how I can like edit pop punk vocals, just kind of the effects that they did. Started watching some, I was like, why not watch it on live stream, hang out with everybody? So that's exactly what we're gonna do right now. Go on live and just watch videos while I'm learning. Why not do it on live with you guys, and then maybe you could hear me start to affect it and stuff. We are having some good old avocado toast for lunch. It looks like this guy wants more, but you got your food, buddy. Go eat. Yeah, go eat.
Thank you for calling our...
Hey, how are you? My name is Jacob. I'm calling regarding the Groupon that I saw online. Before I purchased the Groupon, I wanted to just hear a little bit more about your company and how you guys work and how things work after the Groupon. So if you give me a call back, that'd be phenomenal. So that is me after months and months and months and months and months of putting it off, finally booking or trying to book some dance lessons, because this boy is stiff as a board and he needs to stink and get moving. So a subscriber of mine just named Ian just sent me a bunch of stems over for some guitar work. He offered to try and play some guitar on the new track I'm doing called Cold Feet. So let's see what we got, man. Let's bring these in right now and see what Ian has, man. Let's see what we got. All right, verse 2. Let's see what we got, Ian. Chorus 2. Yo! This is sick! Hasn't even been mixed yet, but this is sick! Come on, Ian! Yo, bring it, bro! Come on! Come on, Ian! Yo, that's solo! Hi, this is Jacob.
Hello, this is Rebecca. How are you?
I'm calling just about an inquiry about the dance studio.
Yes. So what we do is we do things here by what we call a program. So it's a certain number of private lessons, group lessons, and what we call practice parties.
Do you have anything online that I could see the prices, or do you guys email them or just tell it over the phone, or how does that work?
Usually we actually tell the prices after the initial lesson, just because we don't want to tell you a number for something that's not going to be good for you. I want to say somewhere between $500 and $600. I personally don't know prices for anything because I don't handle any of the money.
Okay.
But I could have my manager call you later and give you pricing for that if you really want to.
All right, I like the sound of that, but I mean, I think she said, did she just say start at $500 or $600? I mean, I want to learn to dance, but like, I don't know if it's worth. I mean, it's eight events essentially. Let's say $550 divided by 8. I guess it's $68 a lesson. That's a little bit on the pricier side for 40-minute lesson. But I don't really want to go to like classes, like dance class, like group lessons. I want a private teacher because oh shoot, your boy's bad. Ah shoot, man, I literally just got off the phone with another different teacher, and I wish I recorded that conversation instead. Very funny story. I call this one. I just type in dancing lessons near me, and that phone number comes up. Funny stories. I call it, and they're like, "Hello," and I say, "Hey, my name's Jacob. Blah blah blah. I'm like looking for lessons because I'm like really terrible. Just I saw your number online." She goes, "Are you a music instructor?" And I go, "Yeah, I was. I did for years." And she goes, "Oh, that's so funny. I have your name saved in my phone already as a music instructor." And then it clicked. Years ago, I was introduced somehow, some way to this private dance studio because they were looking for a piano teacher, also somebody to potentially accompany the piano the kids as they were playing, or guitar. I don't remember if it was guitar or piano, but I knew this lady. So she's like, actually, my son is looking for lessons, so maybe we could work something out with between private lessons and guitar lessons. Probably work out to a similar price. And so, being honest, I don't know how I feel about getting back into lessons again, but then again, maybe technically it could be free dance lessons. That is something to consider for sure, now that I think about it, rather than me just having to spend money. And this place is way closer than the other place, and it's all private as opposed to the other one. Actually, now that I look at it, the pricing's much more reasonable because this one's more expensive per lesson because it's shorter lessons and it's more higher money. But the other one was packages of only 4 privates, and then it was 2 group, I think, and then 2 parties, which I'm not interested in the other parties. I'll party when I party with my family. But like all privates, I guess could be, what's also funny is they're charging a little bit more than I used to charge with lessons, and I was on the expensive side. But it's also been a year, but somewhere between a year or 2 that I've given lessons. And honestly, I probably would have raised my rates again. So it's probably equal to what I would have charged, honestly. So maybe, I gotta think about that, but maybe it'd be something to consider for sure. Okay, now it is time for my vocal lesson that we got for today. Where is the Zoom info for that? On a side note, I would love to do an interview with my vocal teacher. I think it'd be really cool. Put it on a channel and just talk about all the things that I've learned and her personal story, and maybe it'll get her some new clients, which would be cool. And cold feet and warm air and soft touch and hard stares. Words bleed through telephones. The more you say, farther he goes. It's so hysterical, man. Oh, life is so funny. Here I am, kind of nervous to show my vocal coach's song, just because the song's 7 years old. It's like an older song for Jacob. After I show her, she goes, "Wow, I think this is my favorite song of yours so far." And I'm like, I just want to fall out of my seat. Hysterical, because you never stinking know who's going to like your songs or what song they're going to like. And I'm like, this keeps proving my thought process of just put out whatever you write, because you never know. I mean, I think it's decent, but it's not like my favorite, and here I am. I mean, of course now I like it a little more knowing that other people like it, but it's just so funny, man. Just put out your music, stop worrying about whether or not people like it or you like it, because it's like, you never know, man. On a different note, she kind of took me on this journey of she was reading this book, and it kind of gave examples. It was she called it a picture book, and it made you kind of think of certain pictures in your head. For example, name 10 cars. Not necessarily a car, just in general, but your mom's car, your grandma's car, your high school car, your high school girlfriend's car. Then pick one of those and pick a specific memory from that. So say my high school girlfriend's car, which was Jamie, obviously my wife. So her Jeep Cherokee that she had, what color was it? What did it smell like? Was it clean? Was it dirty? Where were you when you were driving it? Was it rainy? Was it cold? What was the weather? Was it nighttime? Was it daytime? Were you guys in a fighting or were you guys happy? Were you guys sad? All of our memories are so rich, and to pull from that, how much detail could you pull? What was I wearing? What was she wearing? Were we going somewhere fancy? Were we going on a date? Were we going to the park? What were we doing? Were we going to a friend's house? Were we going to a party? All these things can create these rich songs, and then from those memories and from those feelings, you create melodies that match it. Are you trying to portray something harsh? Are you trying to portray something smooth and beautiful? And you can create these melodies and vocal riffs off of them. Very, very, very brilliant songwriting tactic. I like it. It's time to record these vocals. Let's give it a shot. I don't have the lyrics, actually. I gotta pull up the lyrics. Cold feet, warm air, soft touch, and hard stare. Yo, we weren't even recording! What the? Oh, we were. No, we weren't. Yo, it's mad funny. We weren't even recording. Cold feet! All he knows all too well. His mother told him, so now he knows. His father showed him. Further he goes. Cold feet! Cold feet! Of all he knows all too well. It is pretty nice out today, Mr. Bullet, right? We're going to edit some photos for the photos we took of our gym trainer. Pull up Lightroom. Where is that? I haven't used that in a while. Here it is. Go get it, Bullet. Go. Go get it. Go get it, buddy. Bullet, you want to go for a ride? Come on, buddy. Can you guys tell what time it is from my shadow right here? Let's take a listen to what cold feet sounds like.